Accept love is actually the answer. But what is love? Love is the seventh dimensional reality expressed through sixth dimension, coming into fruition in fifth dimension, and gets into the connection to third dimension by a whole lot of frustration and karmic layering that lies in the fourth dimension. And this is where all the problems really lies, that all the emotions and all the psychic realities and all the other problematic lower emotional realities are into expression. That is fourth dimension, and you are in fourth dimension. And you're trying to solve your own emotional blockage, guilt and shame, emotional traumas, and you do that in social relationship, and you do that through sexual activities. And with that activity, you will always enter into your own lower emotional traumas, projecting it onto reality around you and trying to solve it. And you are trying to protect your own emotional trauma and solving it. And this is a sacred work. This is why we are saying accept love, so that this emotional traumatic work.
What day is it today? Summer. It's summer. I'm here because apparently we need to focus on what we love and want. If we want this life to work out, to fly, we need to take responsibility. Where do we put our energy? Where do we put our money? Where do we place our words? These are big deals. They will define who we are and what kind of life we experience. This freaks me out because I feel right now this is being rubbed up in my face. This is a critical point in your life, and if you don't grab this chance, you're going to fuck it up. You're going to miss it. Yeah, the good thing is that when we take one step, life will take 3 steps with us, or 4, or 2, but it will walk with us strongly. So it is beneficial to walk in a direction that you love, that you feel excited about. Let's talk about football. Look at this. Can you see that? Wow. No, there's something that looks even better in here. I will find it. Now listen to this. A plant never gives up. It never doubts its purpose. It never shames itself. That's why we're talking about football. Are you a plant or are you a devil? Are you a villain? Are you just bitter? Never shames itself. If you're one team, one country, would you shame yourself? Would you? Now, I've been paying attention to things that I probably shouldn't be paying attention to. And now I shouldn't say that because I'm giving way more energy. But everything can work in your favor, and that's where we're turning things around. The angels can always help us do that. In our channelings, you can ask any question, get an answer. You don't need channeling for that. You are always channeling. We are constantly in contact with these beings that are practically all-knowing. I need water. Sometimes I get too excited, you know. Well, Norway finally made it to the World Championships. I've been waiting for this since forever. because I'm not a football fan. I don't know the rules even, but I know that we didn't make it to the World Championships and that it would have been a big deal. From what I remember, Brazil was best, and point is, we're out. Why are we out? Oh wow, that just made my mind explode. My point is that it's everywhere and you cannot avoid it. I think will be going on for some time, some years, and right now there's this thing that, okay, you're here, your teammate is right there with his speciality, scoring goals. Yeah, he's good. You're right here. You're not passing, and now the entire world hates you. Why am I saying this? I saw that first maybe yesterday, and I actually asked the question. I asked my angels. I don't know what they truly like to be called, but I was like, is that true? And they're like, okay. And they kind of put me in his situation, and I immediately understood what they were trying to say. Tell me in that moment, because if you put ourselves in this one guy's position, oh la la, the pressure, the stress, you're in the moment. And if we take a moment from our own life in that same situation, it doesn't have to be football. The moment you have stress and pressure, you have a hard time seeing the easy road. The solution can be right in front of you, and still you get blind to it because you're so in your head, your pulse is high, and now you do things that you miss things that you otherwise wouldn't have missed. It's as simple as that. However, we are not planned, so we like to blame each other, we like to blame things, and it's so easy to look back and to play slow-mo and see everything clearly. Now we're sitting in your couch, you just had your dinner, you have a beer, and you're looking at this, and you can criticize, you can see the easy way out, the easy goal. That's simple. Anyone can do that. Anyone couldn't have been there on the field. And if we take ourselves as one team, we are both players in this situation. Now you have your stressed ego survival part, and you have your star, your inner star. That's your strong sides, your strongest traits. And that's why I started the video by saying, like, I feel the pressure. This is that moment in my life. Like, you have that easy goal. It's right there. You can do the pass to your higher self, your bigger self, your free self. Or you can try to do it all on your own with your high pulse. And I'm not blaming, I'm just using this as an example. Because, so I used to compete in baton twirling, and there's a lot of pressure. Whatever you're competing in, there's pressure. It's the moment. Even when you're in practice, you already feel the stress of what is coming. And the key to everything is to play on your good sides, your strongest sides. Reason being, you don't have to be the best at everything. You don't even have to be brilliant in order to be remembered. You can be yourself, and that is already enough. And I know that's cliche, you're enough, but looking back, I just know that so even in school, it's like, oh, I need to improve my weak side. I need to become better in music. I need to sing better. Maybe you don't, you know. Rant over. God and medical medium speaks again. Emotional support. We're talking lemon balm, okay? Stress and insecurities often cause us to feel fearful about what's around the bend. We find ourselves lying in bed at night, wondering what will happen to us and our families. If you're worried about what the future holds for yourself and others, lemon balm can take the worry away and replace it with a sense of peace, which will help you see the opportunities that are all around you. Play on your strong sides and realize that no human was ever perfect. Okay?